All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live, and I hope you enjoyed the 3 days of fall because our weather lately sure has seemed a lot more winter-like than fall-like. As we take a look at your temperature, it's 29, feeling like 20 with the 10-mile-per-hour wind from the north. Mostly cloudy are the skies. It's 28 this hour in Moorhead. Grand Forks, still remnant snow on grassy areas and rooftops. 38 the temperature. Feels like 19 with a 10-mile-per-hour wind also from a northerly direction. Already cooling into the teens in Langdon, 22 Devils Lake and Jamestown. Down to the south, we have 30 in Sisseton and Gwinner, 28s in Lakes Country for both Becker and Otter Tail County this hour, and 27 in Bemidji. So it's cool out there tonight and already in the teens, and it does look like we're starting to see a little breakup of the clouds both north of us and to the west just a little bit. And clearing skies with a little bit of fresh snow on the ground is going to mean some pretty chilly overnight low temperatures. Now, snow just starting to get a little more organized down in the Black Hills of South Dakota. And that's the direction our storm system is coming from that we'll be watching for the next 24 hours. Overnight, those breaks in the clouds will allow a few locations to get down into the mid-teens, maybe low teens briefly in Langdon. Many of us down south will be starting in the low to mid-20s. Wind tomorrow will be out of the northeast and quite light early. As we go through the midday hour, it becomes more southeasterly, and look at the big change here. Snow getting started in the midday hour in our southernmost counties, and by the drive home from school and from work, we'll have snow beginning up in Grand Forks and the Devil's Lake Basin, and it will have been snowing for as many as 5 hours in our far southern counties, on again and off again. And there will be accumulation for the drive time home down in southern portions of the viewing area along the South Dakota border. So we go through the evening hours, that snow persists from Richland County and points north. And by this time, the wind picks up as well. So there'll be some reduced visibilities, likely some icy roads, and well, this will be that wet, heavy snow, but still with temperatures hovering very close to or just below freezing. Certainly something you'll want to keep in mind. Now, as we head to bed, most of the snow pushes to the north and east, but there's another round coming on Saturday for the Devil's Lake Basin and the international border counties that will leave a potential for some loftier snow totals up there as well. So we're going to have two concentrated areas of snowfall from Friday afternoon and evening's event. We could see isolated locations, 3 to 6 inches down in our southernmost counties. Fargo in that 1 to 3 category, as will be many of us. But then on Saturday, another round could bring a potential for 3 to 6 inches in the Devil's Lake Basin. Nonetheless, most of us will have a good shot at measurable snow as we go into the beginning of our weekend. Friday, though, 22 to start in Fargo. Winds increase in strength, and by the nighttime hours, we'll see snow from around that 2 to 3 o'clock hour on into the early overnight. 27 tomorrow afternoon in Valley City and Langdon, 30 degrees in Bemidji, 30 for Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls in those low 30s. Gorgeous shot here. Melanie, quite talented, capturing this beautiful scene in Grand Forks. Your forecast looks equally as beautiful as a photo because we'll have snow chances Saturday morning. Up north is where most of the snow will happen in the afternoon hours, 40 your high temperature. And then as we take a look at Sunday after we've turned our clocks back, a cool day with north winds and 30s. 20s to start the work week, snow chances end, and yes, a chance of sun Tuesday through Thursday with actually a little bit of a hint at a warming trend as well.
Well, at least the clocks are being turned back.
There you go.
Yeah,
There's that.
too. Right, exactly.